can go on there and, like, you know, if you go to buy one of the tabloids in the grocery store, you kind of have to, like, buy Time magazine to go along with it, you know, and kind of put the tabloid one in there. On Perez Hilton, you can just log on. No one has to know. You can just secretly get on there.
Well, I had never met him. I had seen his website. Actually, Kathy Griffin was the one who told me about it. And so I expected him to be very sort of flamboyant. He's an out gay man, and he talks a lot about who's gay and who isn't. And he,
he's obsessed with outing people, though, isn't he?
A little bit, yes.
You think that's right?
Well, he's 28 years old. Here's the difference. I said to him, I'm 45. I could be your mother. You know, you're 28 years old. 2 years ago, he was just a kid living in Miami and not a great part of town, and he learned how to blog himself. He taught himself on Blogspot. 2 years later, he's making millions of dollars a year.
What's his secret?
He said that he pretends that he's talking to his friends. That if he would want to say it to his friend, like if he'd call up his friend and go, oh my God, can you believe Celine Dion's hair last night? That's what he puts down.
What about what Joy just said about outing people?
Yeah, he does that, I think, because he's 28, and he grew up in a culture and a time when there were gay people on television. You know, 10 years ago, when he was 8 years old, who was on Will and Grace.
Right.
He grew up, he's the next generation of gay Americans where he doesn't think there's anything wrong with it and he just assumes everyone should say it. But he's young, and I said to him, you know, you will learn as you go older. If he was able to add the light, or whatever you want to call that, God, whatever you want to call it, somehow into the blog, imagine how successful he would be. Because
how's he going to add that? What do you mean?
To add
it's kind of, you're saying because what he's putting out there is kind of like what can be seen as like negative, sort of gossip.
Oh, they won't read it.
That's what Gloria says. I don't think that.
Everybody likes it because it's kind of dishy.
Well, there's a website out there. It's like goodnews.com where they only put like good stories on there.
I bet they get 3 hits a month.
But Joy, listen, that's not true because here's how I know. When my show came on the air, Jerry Springer and all those shows were #1. And I went to the conference where you had to sell the shows, and I said, I want to do the Merv Griffin show. And everyone said, never sell. People were being killed on Jenny Jones. Geraldo had a bloody nose. Springer had transvestites every day. And I said, no, I'm doing Merv Griffin. If you build it, they will come.
I believe that.
That's the bottom line, you know?
We said, here we are now 10 years later, we said we want to do a show with 4 women of different generations.
Right, and we have it.
And 4 intelligent, fairly decent, fairly nice.
Well, 2 out of 3 she got.
I will not name names. However, you know, and if they like it, and if you're interesting or intelligent, they come.
And if the network keeps it on the air.
Keeps it on the air.
We're going to take a break, come back with more Hot Topics. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Are you serious?